Okay, how is everybody doing today? Spike here in the Blue Collar Simulator, and I'm gonna call it Square Golf Sunday. How about that? And yeah, we're just gonna get together on Sunday afternoons and talk about what's new and what's changed and what we got going. Okay, so let me get some sound turned off over here. I don't want to listen to that. I don't want to listen to myself. So yeah, I got me turned off, and I can see if it's working or not. So I'm watching everything on the things over here. So I'll try to keep an eye and not lose my audio today, guys. I had a real hard time with it the other day. But hey, welcome in, everybody. I hope y'all had a good week. I hope you've got the new updates and everything installed. And if you're having problems, let us know, and we'll see if we can help you out with that kind of stuff. And if you got questions about things in the square golf world, well, let me know. I'm not going to say I know everything, but if I do know, I'll help you with everything I have. Okay, so be glad to put your comments in if you have any. You got questions, make sure you drop them in. And if we have any audio trouble or picture trouble, let me know, please, in the comments. And I've got comments on, up on that wall and here. And oh, yeah, I got them where I can see them, I hope. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm just kind of relaxing here today and been looking at different things. And I considered going to the PGA show, guys. It's about a 10-hour drive. And I've been down several times before, and I used to sell golf skate caddies, and I used to go to the show in Orlando for that. And the golf skate caddy, unless y'all hadn't seen one, it's like a skateboard that you ride on the golf course. And there's one in my Discord on the Discord picture. But yeah, it was okay, but it was not very reliable. It was made in China or somewhere over there, and it was not made very good. The parts were not real good metal. So I went to, let's share this with you. I went to Pearl Golf Club in Tennessee to do a demo. And me and the pro got on two of them and started out, and we hit the first balls, and we finished the first hole, and we come off there, and we went down. You had to cross over the road. You know, it had a little drop off that curb and then back up on the curb. And it wasn't, it just barely rolled off the curb like a golf cart would do it, okay? And dudes, he rolled off that thing, and the front axle fell off of it. The kingpin broke, and the whole axle just fell off and rolled up under it. So, yeah, it did. And so what a mess. And the funny part is, he'd already kind of fell in love with the things, and he said, well, that's easy to fix it. And I said, oh, yeah, I can have it fixed in, just no time. I got parts in the truck. He said, well, go ahead and let's get an order together. Let me go talk to the boss. And so he didn't tell the boss the wheel fell off of it while we were riding around doing the demo, but he did buy two for the golf course up there. So, yeah, I guess you sell ice water to an Eskimo if you get lucky. So anyway, PJ show is, it's in Florida, in Orlando. And I will be going to the PGA Carolina show probably, which I do usually every year. It's I got a lot of friends here local that do it. It's in Greensboro. It's about a 2.5-hour drive or something like that. And I just go up and check out, see my friends. And the Mizuno guy's a good buddy, and the Ping guy's a good buddy. And, just several of them I've known for a long time, and you get to see them. Me and the Wilson guy, I want to work something out with him. I really do. I want to get some Wilsons to chest out here. But yeah, guys, my son changed jobs. He'd been working for Mizuno for a long time, doing demo season and tech rep. And this year he's moved over to Ping, and so we're gonna see how that works out for him. But I think it'll be good. But yeah, if you got any questions, guys, go ahead and ask them out. And let's talk about the things that's been going on this week in the square golf. I guess some more people will be coming in here in a few. If not, they'll catch it on the rerun, okay? But we got our updates. We got the new firmware update, which was really good. And if you got the computer to get it in there, it works great. If you don't, well, they're going to try to make them easier to get in the future, where you don't have to have the computer to do it. Because a lot of people didn't like they had to have a PC to be able to update it. I don't think they ever said anywhere that you could update it with a Mac, because they darn sure didn't say you could use it with a Mac. So I wouldn't expect them to be able to, So, yeah. But, overall, I hadn't played it on the phone in a couple of weeks, and I probably need to update the apps in my phone and everything. But I updated the software on my machine, I updated in the computer in the machine, I updated the firmware in the square over there, and then I updated the connector to the 9.9. Now, If any of y'all used 9.8 and got in there and got it put in, did y'all have the same experience as I had with 9.8? Lordy mercy. I think some people figured out how to get it to work by moving the ball way forward, and it was trying to like run a swing. It was trying to work for swing stick for some reason on 9.8, but it got straightened out. So yeah, it's better. And so we're that was a good thing, and it's all working. And every time they do an update, it just gets better and better and better. And I'm still playing my chrome softballs with no marks on them, and I'm not planning on changing because this update made my stuff even better. I just set it to standard ball. I was putting 10% on it. I changed it to 5 because I don't need it now, and it's got to make it just right on my number with 5. So it did make some difference there. Non-spotted balls with the wedges are anywhere from 85 to 10,000. And then as you go down, I mean, a 7-iron to about 6,500, which for me is about perfect, what I normally hit. So, they're on the number. And, these guys work so hard to get the stuff right and get all the software right and everything and just keep putting it out and getting it for us. And, there's more updates coming. The par 3 tees are coming. I do know that for a fact. They're working on that. I don't know how many they're going to have done or when or how many per hole. They may do, 1 per hole or whatever. But there will be some par 3 tees here, pretty soon, from what I understand, on the courses that are there now. And if not all of them, some of them. Other than that, a few other little changes. I've been trying to get replacement glass for the front of the units in case people crack them and break them, because it does happen. And instead of having to send the unit all the way back, if I could get them at a good price, maybe people could just, I could send them one and you can change it in about 3 minutes. So just 4 screws, lift the top off and slide the new glass in. And I've been working on things with it, and I got some polycarbonate, which is tougher than what's in it now. And then I got some ND filters, but they're not very, what's the word? They don't, and we got to figure out which color's the right one. So I'm going to my buddy at the tent shop and let him figure it out. And we're going to probably try some of his window tints on it, because these ND filters, I ain't real wild about the way they work. I don't see how you're going to get them to stay because they got nothing on them to hold them there. So, but yeah, I made one just to try it out. And like I say, it's got a little smoke to it, but it's not enough and it won't read. So we did test that pretty good. Speaking of reading, I got my machines been working real great. I've never had any problems with them picking up the balls or anything. And I talked to Gert, and he's had the same response. No problems with any pickups or anything on our machines, and which is good. That's what I was hoping for. When I done mine, I tested a lot before I ever thought about selling the first one. And then once I did, I've kept testing. And when I cut it down to the shorter version, I tested some more because I wanted to make sure it was going to do a good job for people and it wasn't going to, cause trouble. And I've never had anybody to send me a message and say, it'll pick up a ball without the cover, but when I put the cover on, it quits picking up. I've never had that, except one time. And I asked the guy, I said, there's got to be something going on. And so I said, send me a picture. Well, I looked at the picture. He had a light right over here facing right into the front of it, and it wasn't picking up all the time without the cover because of it. And so he moved that light, and it was perfect after that. And then the only other one, I had somebody had one that had fingerprints on it, like where they put their hands on the front of the square and also put their hand on the cover on it, putting it on and off. And so it had a lot of smudges, and that's what caused his problem. So usually it's something simple, guys. Setups is what makes things work. Well, that's a good question there. Too old to run. If it's going to work through a unit, it's good enough to protect it. Mine has been hit several times, and by other people, at their houses, and I've got the pictures and told me about it. And mine got hit here by my son-in-law, and it does crack, but it don't explode. And so I tell people to get the 2-pack. That way, $15 you can replace the darn thing and put another one on. But the thing is, it's got a good connection to the base. The weight's in the base, and it's locked in the base. So when you hit it, if it takes the abuse and it pops loose. So it don't just drag the thing across the room when you hit it. It's got Did y'all ever have those little cars when you was a kid? You back them up, you let them go, and when it hit the wall, they go boom and do that. Well, I don't want it to do that. I just want it to kind of crinkle a little bit and stay together where you can use it again, you know? So, but yeah, it's the idea is how you going to make something completely. I mean, you put on a motorcycle helmet with a face shield. Do you expect it to stop everything? It should. No, it's not going to. You know, hit a golf ball into a face shield, it's probably not going to do well, you know? So, yeah. And that's the kind of material we're talking about. It's a PET or a polycarbonate plastic. Now, I'm going to share some news with you guys, and I might as well be the one to tell you myself because it concerns me probably more than anybody, okay? Me and Gert both. Square Golf, supposedly, I understand, has their stand and cover going to be out in February. And what it's going to look like, I don't know. How much it's going to cost, I don't know. I did understand one thing I was told about it that was told to me that they know for a fact. And they're not covering the front of it. They're going to leave it open on the front. And the rest of it's going to be like a real tight polycarbonate around the case. And the only place you can hurt one of these things is the front. So, I don't know what they're building. I'd have to see it and we'll find out. I kind of looked at it this way. If they build a really nice case and it's at a price that's good for you guys and it's going to work, then I'd probably quit doing what I've been doing for the last 3 months, which is making sure people got something to put on them, you know, because that was my concern. Give y'all something to put on them as cheap as I could and the best I could. And if they come out with one that's really hot and really great, well, I might just shut down because I'm an old man. I don't have to do this. I got other things I can do. But I enjoy doing them, and I'm keeping them up, and I'm staying on them. And good thing is I don't have 300 or 400 of them sitting here to get rid of, okay? So whatever happens, I can live with. But I can tell you this. If the price is not low on theirs or not low enough, or if it's not going to do the job, or if it's not a quality that I would accept for myself, then I'm going to keep selling mine. And I think Gert's going to do the very same thing because, you know, if you're going to play the game with us and come get in our world, then you got to put something out to do the job. And that's all I'm going to say. So if it don't have a front cover and that glass is still available to be hit in the front, it will get hit. I guarantee you. There is no doubt in my mind about it. It will get hit. That's for sure. So, yeah, it could happen. But yeah, we're just going to play it by ear, see what happens. I still got mine. I got them here. If anybody needs them, they're ready to go. If people slow down buying them because they wait to see what this looks like, I'll understand that. I really will. No problem at all. I might go play golf on the golf course one day if I do that. So, yeah, guys, it's all about what we can do to make it better for everybody else. I mean, I started building the covers because there was nothing and nobody had a chance to take care of the unit. And I seen 2 within the first week that somebody had whacked. And it's always their buddy or their kid. It's never the guy that owns it. Okay, it's like, let's just understand that. So I figured that out real quick. So, but yeah, it's been a fun thing. I've enjoyed the square. If you're in the UK, I still got a link for you to buy it down there. And I'm working really hard on getting us an American set up in the USA here for me to be able to sell product and, you know, give y'all links and give y'all discounts and stuff. So I'm working on it hard and I'm giving it all I got. And I got another email going out to them tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm not a big creator, so it takes a little work to get them talked into helping me out, you know. And my other channel's about 1,200 people, you know, 1,200 subs, and this one's about 600 and something. And I'm not big at this. I just enjoy doing what I do. You guys and I have fun with it. You know, and it's just, you know, keeps me active and moving. But I need to do that with my old bad back and neck. I need to move so I don't lock up. Now, let's talk about what else is new in Square Golf this week. And new other things. Awesome Golf. Tell you what, go do the $14.99 test. I mean, a month. Okay, that's what it is, a month. But you can get 14 days free. Just try. So go online, hook up to there's a link right down there. Go down there and hit that link. Go in there and say free trial. Go in. It'll take you, I'm saying, probably less than a minute to maybe 2 minutes. from the time you click to click to click and you're on and you're ready to start fiddling with it and setting the settings and you start hitting balls because it just works really good. So what you got here? Oh, you hadn't looked at my cover before? Oh, okay. I think it's a really good one and it does the job, and I haven't had any complaints about what it done. I mean, it's not bulletproof. I don't expect it to be. I expect it to protect your unit. That's what I done. That's what it was designed for. And so far, it's done a good job of that. I hadn't had anybody that put one on that got theirs broke. So that's a good way. Well, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, they made the statement that they did not put a front in theirs and cover it because they thought it would interfere with the reeds. And so I've sold quite a few of these, and I have not had anybody complain about the reeds through the plastic. And Gert told me this morning when I talked to him the very same thing. He has not had those complaints either. So I don't know what they're concerned about, but we hadn't seen that problem, So, his is over in international, and I don't send stuff international. So I tell people all the time to, if you're over there in Europe or somewhere, go to Gert and get you one because I'm not shipping it over there. I'm old. I don't want to deal with this customs, and I don't want you to have to pay all that crazy shipping price. I really don't. It's just not fair. So, we got a lot going on in the world. The Awesome Golf was really cool. It's connected up so fast. And give 14 days and try it. If you like it, keep it. If you got some kids or grandkids, they got something they can do. I mean, knocking them block walls down and stuff might keep them entertained and get them out there hitting balls. And I don't know on the swing stick, but the swing stick can be used a lot of places like GS Pro where it should not be, or in competition it shouldn't be. Let me put it that way. If you want to go and thank you, William. I appreciate it. I think I remember seeing your name when it went through on the order, but there's a lot of them go through, and I try my best to look at the names at least, so when I see the name later, I'll recognize it. But we've been through quite a few of them darn things, and we'll see what they put out. I'm just waiting to see, and if it's worthy, then like I say, I can retire again because I was retired when I done this, So if you know what I'm saying, so. Did I kick off? Dude, I'm sorry. I think we lost our feed for a minute there. I hope it don't drop out and it keeps going. But yeah, sometimes that happens around here. Let me see. Anybody else got any comments in there? Anything you want to ask about or whatever? Yeah, Mr. Sharp, you have any problems? Need anything help setting it up or anything? Let me know. The biggest thing is use those little feet, get it up about an inch above the mat, and it really helps it work a lot better. Now mine's straddling. If you look right over there, there's mine, and it's straddling my ball tray and reaching over onto the mat, onto the fiber belt where I hit. So, but yeah, if you got any questions about a sim, like how to do something or put in or whatever. I mean, I started very basic with a sheet and a little stupid mat that had three little pieces on it, and I hit on that for a while. And then I moved up, and every week I was adding something, and eventually I got to where I'm at now when I moved it from the wood shop out there over here in the garage. Because I don't know about y'all, but did y'all have any relatives move in with you during COVID? Did they leave or did they stay way too long? Yeah, mine stayed way too long. Yeah. So yeah, we had to deal with it. But yeah, guys, you got to look at what the people are doing. They're doing a great job as far as the software, the units. I think they got all the little bugs worked out where we had some units with bugs for a little while there. I think all that's kind of smoothed out and hope to have no more problems. But they're having to ramp up production something huge because, they're sending units to Australia. Bandwidth issue looks like maybe. Audio is good. That's a very unusual thing for me. Audio is never good. So I appreciate that. I do appreciate the audio working. But yeah, y'all got any questions about anything, or if y'all looked at the Awesome Golf or whatever, let me know. I've got set up on the Square Golf over there right now, and it's set up working and to run on it. and I've got can change it with just click of a button and go to something else, you know. So like I'll get off of that and close it, and then I can go. I'm hoping this opens on the right screen. Is what I'm hoping. Oh no, wrong screen. That's the one thing about the Awesome Graph. Until you get it figured out, it can be pretty aggravating there to get it where you want. Okay, there you go. Now, there's your Awesome. I got 12 days left on my trial, okay? I haven't played it today, so I better get at it and play a little bit. But when you come into this thing, hit the settings button, and you got all, and this is where you would move it if you want to move it. So go to display, and you want to put it into a window. Now you can take that window and pick it up and take it and put it on another screen. And then you can change it. Okay, let me take you to that screen now so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, you see where I took it? I took it to my game screen. And you change it back to full screen and apply, and it puts it onto the game screen right up there on where I can play on a projector. So it's ready to go. So that's the way that works. It's simple to move it around. It's a little tricky to get it figured out the first time. And I'm sorry about the buffering, guys. I don't know why I'm hooked up on a hard wire to the computer over there. But yeah, let's I think I might just go over there and hit the ball on the Awesome Golf a few times if y'all want to hang out. Anybody's around and wants to, and we'll just see what's going on. Anybody's around and wants to, and we'll just see what's going on. If you got questions, give me a couple more minutes to finish up, but I'm not going to be on long today. It's going to be a little short one. So let's. Okay, we got that going. We're ready to go at the play screen. Okay, let's go. Did the camera come with me? Nope, it didn't come. Did the camera come with me? Nope, it didn't come. It's mad. Let's go. There it goes. There it goes. Now let's get this. You see the room. Oh, now let's get this. You see the room. Okay, guys, everything except my touch screen is not working. What in the world? Okay. I guess it ain't wanting that today to happen, and it's not going to last. So, guys, let me do this. Okay, guys. I'm going to start coming on Sundays at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, whatever, and it's going to be a quick little news of the week and anything else going on in the square golf world. And if you got any questions about anything, just make sure you get them ready and drop them in and put them in here. I'm sorry about the buffering. I'm trying to figure that out by the next one and get it figured out. I better figure it out quick because we're playing tomorrow. And that's the other thing I wanted to tell everybody about.